What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's officially golf season and I'm super pumped about it. However, as you can tell, it is raining outside. It has been cold and wet. We have a golf tournament this weekend. It's supposed to be like 55, which is a little nicer, but right now it's like 40 and rainy, almost snowy. It's like sleeting, which is frustrating. I mean, I haven't played around outside since Christmas, and I've only hit balls outside one time this week. But yeah, we have a golf tournament this weekend, so I thought I'd show you guys how I prepare for a golf tournament, especially when I can't go outside. So yeah, follow along.
But you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good.
So my clubs are in my car because I was hopeful that I would get to play today outside, but obviously can't do that because it's raining. So it's more than raining. It's cold, rainy, wet, windy. But I'm down at the Athletic Center. I'm going to go inside and practice inside and show you guys what I do inside to prepare for a tournament, because sometimes you just got to make do in Minnesota. It's tough to be a golfer out here in Minnesota in the spring. So let's get out there.
Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the way to you, the way to you. Don't need a no man.
Alright, so to explain a little bit what I do, during the winter, I'm probably here like 3 days a week hitting balls and putting and practicing putting. I find putting to be the hardest thing to do here because it's just like a lot different indoors than like the breaks you get outside. We have like one of those perfect putting mats, but it's a lot different than it would be like really putting. But yeah, for the most part, you can get good practice in. The other difficult thing is like when you're chipping like a 40-yard, like 60-yard chip or a pitch or whatever, it's hard to gauge distance sometimes because normally you're used to seeing that and you can't see it in here, so you have to go like strictly off like what you know to hit and not like any visuals. So that's like the toughest thing. But in the winter, I'm probably in here like 3 or 4 days a week, and then now leading up to a tournament especially, we have a tournament Saturday, Sunday. I'm in here every day hitting balls, making sure I'm ready to go, especially since I can't go outside. I'm making sure that everything's really dialed in here, because once you go outside, it's a lot more variable than it is in here. In here, you're hitting off a mat every time into the same, space in the air. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do in here to warm up is just hit some wedges, some short shots. I'll probably put it like 40 yards, 60 yards, 80 yards, 100 yards maybe. Just warm up, get my body loose, and get a feel for the ball. And then I'll move into like some irons. I'll hit some full 9 irons, full 7 irons, full 5 irons, and just see how it feels. If I feel good, I might move into my woods, but right now I'm just trying to do what feels comfortable because I haven't played golf in so long. So if it doesn't feel good, I might just take a break, go hit some putts, and then come back and do a little competition. But for now, we'll start with our wedge. I'm going to move this to 40 yards, 45 yards to start.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone,
All right, so I'm pretty warmed up now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 9-iron and I'm gonna switch this up here to group all my 9-iron swings together. So now it'll show me all the stats from my 9-iron once I hit. This is perfect because today I want to dial in my distances. That's my goal for today in here. I want to make sure I know like how far each one of my clubs go. So I'm gonna hit like 10, 15 shots that I'm at with my 9-iron and then analyze the stats and see what I see and see how far I'm hitting it. So when I go out on the course on Saturday for our tournament, I know exactly how far my 9-iron is gonna go in perfect conditions. So I took a guesstimate. I think it's gonna go around 155. So I put the green out there 155 and we'll just hit towards it and adjust from there. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but pretty good guesstimate. Let's watch that. Landed about 150, rolled to like a foot. Pretty good start if you ask me, so let's get back to it.
Yeah, no love from me. Yeah, I can't show nobody fake love. Cause I've been in my bag lately, getting cash, baby. So don't you act like you been here from day one. Graduated from a simp, turned into a big boss. Now she see me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love. Where the love go? I don't know, but I need something that's for real. She just want designer red bottoms in the hills, California. She just want the limelight, gold digger. She gon' see me when the time's right. Heard that little bro was trying to play me. Heard he talking crazy, now he coming to congratulate the kid. I think it's funny how they try to hide the hate. That be the first to smile up in your face and show you all this fake love. I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go? Where they go? Where the love go? I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go?
So I'd say that went pretty well. I think I had 2 miss hits in that whole grouping of shots. So what we're gonna do now is go check out the stats from this. And here you can see all these ones under the green were my 9-iron. Here's the carry, here's the total. So on average, it's carrying at 149. Some of those were a little thin, so I'd probably round it up to 150. Total 158. So say I'm carrying my 9-iron like 150, total's going like 158. So that's a good metric to know. That's kind of in perfect condition, obviously. I was hitting about 31 yards in the air, so it's coming down at a pretty steep angle, which is nice. But yeah, so what I would go do is hit that, or check out these numbers for every club. I'm gonna do 7 and 5-iron now, and I'll show you guys the numbers, but I do that to get a good judge of where my club distances are looking like, and so I know what I'm doing when I get out on the course on Saturday for our tournament. So I'm gonna go hit those 7 and 5, and then we'll check out the numbers after I'm done. All right, so I just finished hitting some 5-irons and some 7-irons. Didn't feel super comfortable, so I got some like good shots that'll take as a gauge for you guys. Here's my 7-iron stats, if you can see there. So carry numbers over here. Average carry about 172, total is about 187, so rolling out a lot more than my 9-iron. Kind of what you'd expect. Ball speed for you nerds out there, average about like 117 and a half. And then my 5-iron down here, I took 5 good ones, averaging about carry about 190, and then my total yards about 204, 126 and a little bit ball speed. So yeah, I do that for most clubs. I mean, today I'm only doing it for 975, and then I'll probably hit some woods later, but for now I'm just gonna go hit some putts. We have this Dream Green, they call it. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen it in some of my other videos. So I'm gonna hit some putts on there, have a little fun, just make sure my stroke's right. And then to wrap it up, I'll do a little competition or something on here. They have competitions on this machine, and they also have courses. So some days I'll do some skills competitions. Some other days I'll play a couple holes. Just depends on the day. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I prepare for a tournament. It sucks that I'm indoors. Hopefully the next video I'll be filming will be outside filming for you guys. But yeah, this is what college golf looks like in the spring in Minnesota. So if you like this, make sure you follow along and subscribe to the channel. Like the video. There'll be a lot more videos where this comes from this spring, this golf season. So yeah, I appreciate you guys following along, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully it's on a course.
It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.